I have this thing where I've named certain entities in the game after characters in a movie. We have Igor the chicken. We have Abby Normal, the cured zombie villager farmer dude. So I thought it very appropriate, and rightfully so, that one of these skelly horses behind me needs to be named Frau Blücher.
May I present Frau Blücher? Blücher!
Now, I'm not going to say anything about doing anything with chickens this episode. But there will be signs. Now, I have been procrastinating for several days on building the mud hut because I have been arguing back and forth with myself about what it should look like. But I am very excited to say that I won that argument, and we now have a mud hut. Let's go look at the inside. So here's our machine. And then along the back wall, I just put some storage. This is everything that we would need inside this facility. It makes the coarse dirt. We have our shovels, we have cobblestone, we have some bits and bobs from making the machine that we may need to use later. We have hay bales because we need wheat to make the packed mud and stuff. And here's our packed mud, and here's the mud bricks. So just along this wall is just everything that we need to use with the facility. And this place out here, this is not just for decoration. This is going to be a future clay maker. All of this mud eventually will have the pointed dripstone underneath it, making clay for me. This is going to be a long, drawn-out process because I don't have any pointed dripstone. And I'm not going to get any pointed dripstone until I can get some from a wandering trader. So, for right now, it's not making clay. But it will. So, that's ready to go for when we do get some more pointed dripstone. It's going to be a slow process. But yeah. And I just kind of use like a different mix of materials to make this building. I used the jungle wood trapdoors and some jungle planks, and of course the mud and the packed mud and the coarse dirt and the regular dirt. And we use some oak here and there, the doors, and some oak fencing and some regular windows to look outside because we have a nice view out there now. So let me show you around the building. So you go out this direction and it kind of meshes between the moss and then the mud, the packed mud and stuff. So this is kind of the transition area in here. And you go around here, and all this right here is where the moss is going to transition into the dirt. So I'll work on that when I go out here on this side to mossify all of this. I guess that's a good word. So this will eventually kind of meet up together, and I'll terraform that when I get around to this area over here. But the mud and the dirt goes all the way down to the water. And there is some lore with this building. Everybody likes lore. I mean, you know, lore is fun, right? Right? So the lore with this building, if you see here, there is a pipe coming out of the building that's been capped off and the switch has been pulled down with this chain to indicate that this is no longer in service, because before we had the new technology of the mud maker inside, mud was made manually out here in the back. And you see that there's like some little drippies down here all the way to the water, and we still have some little places where the water is still kind of stagnant here and there. But for the most part, this old method is all dried up and no longer in service because they now have the new technology inside. And then of course the little packed mud and mud goes around this side, and we have dirt and all of this area right here. And then we do have a waterfall. This is a section of mud where the mud is broken free and the water is going down into the ocean. They haven't done anything with this yet. They haven't tried to clean up yet or anything like that. It's still got a little waterfall down to below. It's all muddy around where the main parts of the water are, and of course it kind of dries out the further out you go from it. And I also terraformed all the way down out here. We have a little beach here now, between here and the fishing hut. So our little beach is going to have some decoration on it pretty soon. But what I've done over here, all the places here that's still stone, it's going to have the rooted dirt there, because I like that transition between the regular dirt and the sand, because we really don't have another sand variant right now. It's just sand. So to me, the rooted dirt makes kind of a cute little transition between dirt and sand. So every place that there's still stone right here, all of this is going to be turned into the rooted dirt as I can get rooted dirt. And again, rooted dirt, I can get one piece of rooted dirt from an azalea tree, but I can also get rooted dirt from the villagers, not the villagers, the wandering traders when they come by. I'm gonna go in here and sleep because it's getting dark. So anyway, back down here. So all this is going to be turned into rooted dirt as I can get that. And I'll probably be chopping down some azalea trees to get some, but then of course if the wandering trader comes by, I have enough emeralds now I can just buy him out. In last episode, I did tell y'all that I moved this board, and that's because I started digging this out a little bit. This is going to be a shrine to all of this ominous stuff. I had to take down the flags over here because I needed to move them so I could terraform this as well. I'll show y'all guys this here in just a minute. But this I'm going to keep digging out, and it's just going to be a kind of a long hallway shrine type thing. So every time we kill these dudes that come by and we get their bits, and all their bits is going to be stored down here on display in our little shrine. And I do want to decorate this with blackstone. So that means a trip to the Nether, which we're going to be taking a trip to the Nether anyways, because I got to relight the portal and see where the new portal is. And we need to go do some more stuff inside the Nether anyway and gather up some more different types of things, like some more soul sand and stuff like that. And while we're there, I'm going to get some blackstone and do all that. So, but that's for the future episode because I really don't want to get killed today. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing with this. I did not want to get rid of this little archway because this is kind of an early game landmark and I didn't want to tear it down. So I just incorporated it into the terraforming over here. And as for the rest of this area, I kind of just made that into some stone and some mossy stone mixed in with the moss to kind of make it blend in down here. And I did get rid of the tree that was right here. The only reason that huge jungle tree was here was so I could get more jungle wood and moss and vines and things like that. So that's gone. I've decorated the front yard a little bit. Not decorate. I've kind of lit up the front yard a little bit. Underneath some of these carpets, there's a torch and stuff. So this area right here, I'm not really sure what I want to do with at this point in time. I wanted to put a garden in here, like a little flower bed or something. But I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I just want a tree right here or something to kind of put a little life in this little corner right here. So I'll see what kind of ideas transpire for this area right here. But for the most part, our little mud hut is done. after I finished building the mud hut, I decided, no time like the present, to go ahead and do the pathing around the base. But of course, I kind of got carried away on some junk and stuff, and also made other things as well. As you can see behind me, I went ahead and put a tree in. So we have this cute little, I don't want to call it an azalea bush tree, but maybe that's what it is, because it's made out of the azalea leaves. And just a cute little simple tree. And got little surrounding flowers and things down here. And I wanted some red because roses are my favorite flower in the game, and I'm not going to get roses in this game because there's no way to get them that I'm aware of. I don't think the Wandering Trader has too tall flowers or anything like that. I've never seen them have any, so I don't think I'm going to get roses. So I have just been using the nether stuff, whatever you call that stuff right there. I think I got it in my inventory. Crimson roots. I've been putting these out and about. And so yeah, this is our little tree next to our mud hut. Oh goody, it's fixing to be nighttime. So let me go upstairs and sleep, and then I will meet you guys right back down here. Hold on. And just like magic, it's day again. Okay, so now I'm fixing to show you guys the pathing. I'm going to stand right here. And this is going to be pretty much where I stand to look out into the yard every day. So this is what it will look like. Ready? Ta-da! So you notice that there's a small bridge right here. I kind of got carried away and decided that I wanted a bridge. And I really didn't know I needed this bridge until I built it. And now I can't live without it. This is my bridge. So here's the pathing. It goes all the way out to the horses and the chickens and stuff. Let's go. And there's another little, yep. What is it called? Crimson root. There we go. I'll remember it eventually, maybe. Possibly. So it goes down here. And our pathing starts right here. Now these little pylons right here with the little trees in them. So all of these that I have scattered about in the row here, they're going to have our trees in it, our saplings. So this is like a little showcase for the saplings we get. So we have our jungle one and this one, and the acacia and this one. And then of course you go through the path, and there's an oak tree sapling, and I've just been putting flowers and bushes all around. And I did take out the archway that was here to go downstairs. I left the little hole to get down there. So we still have our little hole going down there. But now we have this cute little bridge that I made. It just kind of goes across, and there's like water down there. And it goes over this little water thing that was already here. So I just kind of made this bridge across over here. And we can go up and go into the barn and stuff. And okay, we'll continue on our little walk. And so see, this one's empty. I do have now, remember I got a pale oak saplings from the one Wandering Trader, but I don't have enough yet to have any extra. I have 8. I have enough to make 2 trees. So until I get some more of that built up, I'm not going to be putting those out, but that's going to go right here. And then we have our little path going out to the fishing hut. There's our fishing hut path. And then this little path goes over here to the llamas. And there's another one of them pillars to put our sapling. And there's another one right here. And this goes up to the llamas. Hi, guys. They said hi. And then we can also go out this way. And this goes out to the chickens and the horses. All the way out. And there we go. We have our pathing. I think that little bridge just adds a whole lot of character to the area. I absolutely love the way it turned out. And I do want to do some other things while we're here. I do want to finish placing these little crimson roots. Oh, and I also want to put these. Where is our little pond with our little fishy guy in it? There's Guava Guppy. I'm going to put some more of these out here. Because it kind of blends in with the landscape here. And I might put some up here because it's kind of coming out from the water onto land. So I'll do that. And then these little crimson ones I just want to put out and about everywhere because I love red. I want red everywhere. And since I can't have rose bushes, this is the next best thing. We also don't have sweet berries. That's kind of a shame too. I think the Wandering Trader sells those though, maybe. I don't know. So we'll put these out and about just to add a little splash of color. I think everything looks better with some red around it, but that's just me. So I want to put these, kind of strategically place them so no matter where you go, which direction you're walking to or from, you can see a little splash of red somewhere. And that's got a carpet. Okay. That, and put one there. And put one there. Put one there. So everywhere we look, we see red. Except for kind of down here. This is more of the greeny, bluey type. Okay. And now in this spot over here, hang on. Not done with this yet. No squirrel moments right now. Hang on. Okay, so this spot right here, I put this little like pillar of moss because I wanted something here. This area needs something, but I didn't want it to be too tall because I didn't want it to obstruct the view from up here. So when we're standing up here on our little lookout area, you see where that pillar is now. So whatever I put here, I don't want it to be it could be like maybe 1 block taller than that, and it won't obstruct any of this view out here. So I think what I'm going to put there is a little wishing well. And I do believe that I have everything in my inventory right now to accomplish that. So let's go ahead and build a little wishing well right here where this moss is. Because this area just kind of needed something in it. And I didn't want to put a water fixture here, like a lake or anything, because we're surrounded by water, and we already have all this other lake and stuff, and that over there and everywhere. So I wanted something here, and I tried to put a tree, but it was too tall, and it was obstructing the view, and I did not like that. So I decided that the little wishing well might be the best thing to do. So what we're going to do is get these blocks, and get these blocks, and get these blocks. And I think I have my trapdoors in one of my bundles. There's my... Oh, I'm gonna have to empty the whole thing out to get to them. And of course it's getting nighttime. Again, let me go sleep, and I will meet you guys right back here. Okay, I had my pink bed on me, so I just slept here. So, this little wishing well, I want it to be facing like this way. Like, so when we look at it, we're seeing it face like head on instead of from the side. So I think maybe right here would be a good spot to start it. So we want that there. And then what I'm going to do is just make a tiny little square out of this. So this stair needs to be upside down. And then this one's going to be right side up. And this one's going to be upside down. And then I can get rid of this block. Oop. Like that. So this way we put that there and that there. And I have sticks or fence somewhere. Do I have fence? Where's my fence? There's my fence. Oh my gosh, my entire inventory, y'all. Put that back in there. Hold on. There's no fence in there. Okay, that one's full. There's my trapdoors. I need those. You know what? Oh, did it go in there? Okay, I'm gonna just go dump some of this off. Oh my gosh, inventory is such a bad thing right now, y'all. Inventory is just the worst. I need those. More inventory slots would be so good. Okay, now I got my stuff back. All that to get these. Alright. Fence post. Like that. And then it's gonna be my slabs. And where's the trapdoors? There's the trapdoors. Okay, now I need to build my way up there. So we're gonna have a slab and a slab. And I'm gonna put a big block in the middle. And then we're gonna have a slab. Ouch. And a slab. So that. And then we're gonna have trapdoors. Like so. Like so. Like so. And like so. And just like that, we have a cute little non-intrusive wishing well. All I gotta do is put the water in it. Put the water in it. Really? Is there a carpet in there? No. Weird. I just had bad aim. Okay. There we go. So there's that. And I wonder if we can put some chain. Where do I have my chain? Remember when I said I had plenty of iron? Do you see all this? Look at all that. And I don't have any chain in there. Where's my chain? This is what I mean about having all the iron though, y'all. Where did I put my chain? Chain. Alright. Doinky 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 doinky. Okay. Boop. And boop. So there's chain going down in there. So that's our little wishing well. Let's go see what it looks like from upstairs. Oh, that's perfect. See, that does not take away from the view, and it adds a little something to this area. We can build out some more around it, like put some more mud and stuff and decorate around it. I wanted to see what it looked like first before I did any more to it. But yeah, just a simple little wishing well. Not very hard at all, not very many blocks, just there it is. And it just adds so much character and life to an area that didn't have anything. Let me see if I have... I don't have any mud on me. I don't. Well, I have packed mud. There we go. Well, we'll just do this. And we'll kind of do... Ooh, actually, you know what I think I want to do? Maybe put that and that. I need to make 2 more of those, though. Where's the crafting table? Do I have a crafting table on me? That's the question. No, I don't have a crafting table on me. Really? Am I just missing it? Nope, I'm not missing it. Okay. Well, we'll go over to this crafting table. I just need stairs. I mean, wall. Like that. Okay. Have that there. Oh. Wrong block. That one and that one. And then I know I have lanterns. And I have 4, which is what I needed. Haha! And now we can put some of this down here as well. I don't know if I'll use the wood or not, but I'm gonna put it in my hotbar just in case. So we'll just start kind of playing around with this. I don't want all of it to be mud, just maybe here and there and the bits and stuff. like that. I wonder if this would look good there. It kind of does. Okay, yeah, I like that because the top of it's, that kind of matches the top. I like that. Do that. Maybe put a rogue one out here. Okay, let's see what that looks like from up there. That's cute. We probably could make a little bitty path, kind of not as prominent as this one, kind of maybe going out toward, let's do that. Let me move my bed. So we'll kind of, just kind of make it come off this direction. But we're going to make it like a sparse looking little path. Not a whole lot of stuff going on with it. Do I have any more brick ones? No, and I don't have enough of that to make another one. Okay, well, we'll just do that. So it's kind of trailing out this way a little bit and going to our little well. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. All right, so what do I have in the way of flowers and things that we can put around that? We want these flowers. And the fern. I wonder... actually, we have more than one fern, don't we? Okay. Ooh, and we have those mushrooms. That would look cute, too. It's already getting night again. See, it's like daytime for like 30 minutes. And then it's not. All right, flowers. When it gets dark, I do want to go back up and see how the lighting looks from a distance. Make sure I got enough light around the area. Can I put that down there? Nope, I can't put that on wood. I can't put that on mud. Okay, good to know. I can put it on moss though. And let's see, we got 2 flower pots. Will that look good there? I don't know. Put a fern in it. We'll see. Let's go see what it looks like. And kind of see what everything looks like in the darkness. See if we need to add lighting somewhere. Those glow berries just add so much character to that bridge. Oh my gosh, I love that thing. I got carried away. I admit it wasn't supposed to be that big, but it ended up that big, and I absolutely love it. And I did incorporate some of the crimson wood in it, just to add another little pop of color out here. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's check the lighting. And I know it's going to be dark out there because I didn't do anything to that area yet, so I'm mainly concerned with the path and around the path. And it looks like everything is pretty well. We may need to put hide a torch in that area right there. Maybe some over in there a little bit. Over in here a little bit maybe. But yeah, I think for the most part this looks really cool. Yes, I'm happy. Okay, let's go sleep again and then I will meet you guys back outside. Okay. We're back outside. Let me see if I can find some torches. And we'll go hide some of this lighting around the area. We'll start over here. I'll just, whoops. Do that. And where'd that carpet go? There it is. Boop. Oh, and I want to show y'all this, but hang on. Let's finish the lighting first, and then I want to show y'all that thing. I'm going to steal one of these, and I'm going to put it right here. Okay. There. And there. Okay, so I want to show you guys that mushroom thing. So, remember I told you that the mushroom blocks would go well with the dirt and the packed mud? This right here is the mushroom block. So, these smoother looking things are all the mushrooms. So, I don't have any on me. Let me just get one. So, this is a mushroom block. It's like this one. And I found out accidentally that if you accidentally place another mushroom block on top of a mushroom block, and you get it back off, it makes that. So this will give us a different kind of texture to like whatever we want, like flooring or whatever. If you want this kind of texture for something, just do that and it changes it from that to that. And I didn't know that that would happen until I did it accidentally. And I tried different kind of blocks, setting it on top, but it only works if you put a mushroom block on top of a mushroom block. So you can't like put a dirt block on top of a mushroom block. It won't do it. It's got to be a mushroom block, because here I have a packed mud block. We'll do that. And it didn't do anything to it. It stayed the same. So it's got to be a mushroom. But you can get this texture from that. And this is kind of cool to use for like maybe a barn, or if you want something to go with like a wood looking palette, like a wood, like oak woods and maybe birch wood. This would go really good with birch wood. We don't have any birch trees yet though, but this is kind of cool looking texture and I like that. I don't like it for this pathing, but I wanted to keep it here so I could remember to tell you guys about that. It's kind of cool. But I'm going to get these blocks back up and put them back down so that they will be brown like that. But yeah, that was kind of neat. I kind of just stumbled on that accidentally when I put a mushroom block on top of one accidentally. But yeah, kind of cool. The things you can find out when you're making mistakes. I find out a lot of things. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this up. I need to put the mud in the mud hut, because that's why we have a mud hut, because it's where the mud goes. So I put the mud in the mud hut. Otherwise, what's the point of having a mud hut if you don't put your mud in your mud hut? So this is, I'll put those in there. These go in this one. But yeah, it's coming along really nicely, I think. It's looking so cute, very quaint, very cottagecore-y, which is kind of what I gravitate towards, I think, my normal build style. Oh, you know what else we can do? Let's go give him some friends. Remember I got those 2 buckets of fish from that one guy, the wandering trader. I think the one that gave us the pale oak. So let's grab these 2 guys. We'll go name them so that they don't despawn. Let's see what color they are, though. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Knowing what color they are kind of helps you name them. So let me get a bucket of water. And I heard a skeleton. There must be a hole down here somewhere. Okay, we're just going to dig a hole right here. And it's already almost night. What color are you? Okay, so you're yellow and... Is that blue or is it teal? Yellow and teal. Uh-oh. Okay. That was almost bad. And then... This one is yellow and white. Okay. Yellow and teal and yellow and white. There's a skeleton down there. I keep hearing him. I'm not going to go chasing after him, though. Don't go looking for trouble. Need 2 name tags. Yellow and teal and yellow and white. Okay, so I think for the yellow and white, I think we'll name that one Sunny. And then for the teal one, teal and yellow, that kind of makes me think of Aqua. So I'm going to name him Aqua. If I can spell it. I had to put one in my bundle because I don't have enough inventory space. Imagine that. Okay, and of course it's sundown. Just plop my bed out here. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, let's go put these guys in the water. Guava Guppy's gonna have friends. Oh, yay! Alright. Oh, this tells me. Yellow and light, it's light blue. Okay, well, we got close. So yellow and light blue is Aqua. Okay, well, it's still gonna be a good name. Bloop. And then, uh-oh. Name tag you. Aqua. Okay. Success. And then this one. And where's my bundle that's got the name tag in it? And what's it say this one is? A goatfish. Okay, well, we have a goatfish named Sunny. Look, there you go. Look at him. Guava Guppy's not alone. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, guys. Enjoy your home. All right. Well, again, we've gotten a lot accomplished for this episode. A lot of beautification of the base. But as far as this goes, I absolutely love how this is looking, y'all. It looks so much different than when we first got here. I'm absolutely in love with this place. Well, that, I think, is going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we're lighting this thing. Oh, yeah. We're going back to the Nether. We're going to go get some junk and stuff. And probably get killed. It's going to be a wild episode. So stay tuned for that one. But for this one, I think we're going to sign off. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.